everyone, my name is Dina and I'm with the Immerse team at UC Santa Barbara. In this video, I am going to go over how to use svalues with MplusAutomation. And as always, you can visit our GitHub to access all the materials you need for our tutorial. So everything that I will be showing today will be available in the repository there. Okay, so how to use svalues in M+. This document, again, is available on our GitHub. You can visit our website at the UC Santa Barbara website to learn more about Immerse. You can follow us on Twitter or X. And if this resource was helpful to you, you can please feel free to cite us. This is the citation you can use. For this example, we will be using the bullying in schools example that you may have seen in previous videos. The first thing we do in any workflow with R is load the packages that we need for our analysis. Specifically, we want to make sure we have MplusAutomation, tidyverse, and I think those are the two most important ones, but we do use all of these in this document. So just a refresher that this example has 6 items in this latent class model. We won't be doing enumeration in this example. We are just moving forward to the model that we chose. But if you are interested in enumeration, we do have an in-depth video on latent class enumeration on our YouTube account. Okay. We did dichotomize for this example, and again, these are 6 items for the bullying latent class model. So what are svalues? In M+, the svalues option may be added to the output section of the input file and is used to save the parameter estimates from the latent class model. Just to scroll over here, here is where we request the svalues in that output section. These starting values can be utilized in subsequent analyses to either replicate the solution, help with model convergence, or cross-validate solutions. Svalues has an option that can automatically reorder the classes in LCA to help with interpretability and the comparability of models. So if you want to relabel the classes from, for example, 1, 2, 3 to 3, 2, 1, you can do that with the svalues option. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure you have your data read in. And then in our example, we are going to estimate a 3-class model. We have in previous videos found that the 3-class solution is the best solution for this example. So we are just moving forward with the 3-class model here. So this is how you would run any single latent class model with 3 classes. It's categorical with binary indicators. We are requesting random starts. And finally, we want to make sure that svalues is in the output command. If this doesn't look familiar, again, we do have a couple in-depth videos on MplusAutomation, latent class analysis with enumeration, and we do have some introductory videos on R and RStudio. So this is just the way to estimate a 3-class model requesting svalues. We have not used them yet. So when you request the starting values, this is what the output file will look like. This is the same input syntax that we had right here. And to find where this is located, it's usually towards the bottom of the output file here. So here is what we requested, which is model command with final estimates used as starting values. And then here is all the setup for your latent class model with the starting values. So you can actually find these values in the input. and the output rather, up here, for example. So these are those same values here. Okay, so we can copy and paste these starting values to use if, again, we want to replicate the solution, help with model convergence, or cross-validate solutions. So in this second run, using starting values, we can add a model statement where we copy and paste that syntax. Again, that was here. To help with things like model convergence to converge on a solution faster. You can keep random starts to be more precise. If you want to, you can also do starts equals 0 and just strictly have these parameters for your latent class model. You're starting the estimation at the parameter values where the previous run starts, which often speeds up the estimation and can help with help the model converge on the better solution. Alternatively, you can turn off random starts or starts equals 0 to provide a solution based on the S values. So if you were to run this, then you have output that looks like this. This should be identical to what we saw earlier, which was this output here. So we took this, we put it in the model statement, and now if we compare the log likelihood values for both runs, they are identical. So this is helpful in many ways besides just wanting to have a quicker model converge to a quicker solution, but we do use this when we enter covariates and distal outcomes, which we will see in a later video. But finally, the last thing that we can do with the S values option is reorder the classes. So here, because we are going to request the op seed to specify the seed of the best log likelihood solution from the first model, then we must have starts equals 0. And that is required to use S values in parentheses to reorder the classes. This is a newer feature, so it does require an updated version of MPlus to do this. But when we run this, we will see that we have rearranged the classes. So this is that output. I'm going to also have the other one side by side. This is the first run here. Again, the log likelihood values are identical, but in this one we have rearranged the classes. So I like to look at the class count and proportions. So what was formerly the class 1 is now class 2 is now class 3, and class 3 is now class 1. So that is another way to use S values. Again, S values helps the model converge on a solution quicker, and you start the estimation at the parameter values where the previous run starts, which can speed up estimation. If we use the random seed, we do have to turn off starts. And when we move on to the 3-step where we enter distal outcomes and covariates, we can fix the measurement parameters in the 3-step, which we will see in a later video. Okay, that was it for S values. Stay tuned to see more videos coming out from our Immerse account. Hopefully this was helpful. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.